Well, hey, thank you for coming back. I'm gonna wait a minute for some of y'all to come back. I did the ultimate. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so let's see who can get back on here. I was talking about how if you treat your body like a trash can, what happened? I ran out of power. Okay, that's what's gonna happen to your body if you keep putting trashy food in it. You know, high sugar content food, high carb count, toxic foods like cinnamon rolls and biscuits and sausage biscuits and, you know, just so many things that are not healthy, hot dogs and processed meat and, you know, all the things. If you keep doing all that, then, yeah. So I hope some of y'all will jump back on right now. I don't see anybody, but maybe so. Anyway, I'm going to wash my hands while I'm waiting on that to happen. Because I still feel that hamburger meat on my hands. I want to get it off. There we go. Don't you love my big sink? I mean, this is a sink big enough for, let me get a clean towel. Put that one over there. That one needs to go in the wash pile. Okay. When I was making this, we remodeled this kitchen 2 years ago. This was a tiny kitchen. We bumped the wall back, so I was able to get more room. I was able to get an island. I had a tiny little 3-foot window. I took the window out and I got this window. Hey Edna, thanks for joining me. And then I said, I want the biggest sink that I can get so I can hide dishes, dirty dishes. Not really, but yes, really, because I don't wash dishes every day, all day. I mean, my daughter does that. She keeps them clean, but I don't like to wash dishes that much anyway, and so I will put them in the dishwasher once a day, but I'm not going to spend, because I do a lot of cooking on and off. But you see how big this sink is? I mean, it hides a lot of dishes. I can put all of that stuff over there. I can put it in this sink. What do you think about that? That's an amazing thing in it. Okay, so if you missed the first part of this, I made a meatloaf, and it is in the oven, and it's got about 11 more minutes. But what I was talking about when battery went dead, and I lost 20 people that were watching, is that if you treat your body like a trash can and just put trashy food and even trashy thoughts, if you let unhappy thoughts into your mind, it will affect you. What you focus on grows, and where your focus goes, your energy flows. And if you're focusing on what's not working, it's a vortex. It's going to suck you in, and the next thing you know, you'll be in the doldrums. But if you focus on what is working, so what's working? I'm healthy. I can move around. I have a beautiful home. I have a husband that loves me. I have food in my refrigerator. I have the ability to cook. I know how to cook. I love to cook. I have a big sink. There's just so many things that I have. And all of those things are because of my choices. Okay? So that's what I want to encourage you with, is when you start making choices for your health, your body will respond amazingly well. You'll be shocked at how quickly things will turn around. I just saw a woman, and actually several women, that said after a week, I'm sleeping better. My body's not aching anymore. My cravings are gone. I've lost 5 pounds in a week. I've lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. I've lost 14 pounds in 3.5 weeks. I mean, I had a 77-year-old woman lose 27 pounds. And you can do it, but you have to have a system. And that's what I want to share with you. And sometime soon, probably Sunday night, Monday night, and maybe Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night of next week, I'm going to be doing a training. I don't do Wednesday night because I have Bible study. And I like to do it at night because that's when you're sitting and scrolling on Facebook about 8:30. Is that right? Let me hit the love button if that's right for you. You finished dinner, you cleaned up everything, you've had your bath, maybe you're in the bed, and you're scrolling, all right? And here's how I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause right here from that, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to find my thing. All right. I always put my glasses on when I open up the oven because it's so hot coming out. I'm going to let some of the heat out, and then I'm going to pull this out because I don't like that heat to hit me in the face. Oops. Probably should have used two. All right, so here's what you see. Here is the meatloaf, okay? I'm going to let it slide back over this way. All right, you see how I made it really thin? It's about that thick. And then I poked holes in it. So now I'm about to put this cheese in here because I forgot to put the Parmesan cheese in it when I made it. So I'm going to put, that's about a cup of Parmesan cheese and about a cup of ketchup and about who knows, I may be making a new glaze up here. I've never done this before. The Parmesan cheese was supposed to go into the meatloaf, but I forgot it. Which, here's what I would hear from my children. Mama, that's what they would say. You ever hear that? Mama. I'm like, what? Yep. All right, so there you go. That's what it looks like. So that's that's balsamic vinegar, ketchup, some balsamic glaze, and some Parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to smear it over the top. It actually stays in place better than the other that I had. You see my shaky hand? I have intention trimmers, or essential, not intention, essential trimmers, and that's what that is. And I don't like it, but you know what? I make the best of it because my mama had them, and I said if I could inherit everything from her, I would, except the Alzheimer's. She died on a bed right over there in my living room. She weighed 67 pounds, but she was the most positive, let me just say, hospitable person that you would have ever known, all right? If you came to her house, even unexpected, she would make you feel like you are so welcome. I mean, that was just Lawana. That was her name, Lawana Williams. All right, so I'm going to put this back in there. It's going to need to cook about 20 more minutes, probably. Now, in case you don't come back, you see all that juice that's cooking around the side? It'll actually get more. That's the fat and the juice is cooking out of the meat. But as soon as it's done and I take it out, I do not pour that juice off. If you sit there on that parchment paper, it will soak back up into the meatloaf. That's what I'm trying to say. My husband's going to be so excited. He loves meatloaf. He went back to get in his steam bath and to take a little nap. You know, he's retired, and I love it that he can do that. And yeah, and he's going to come out here, probably not expecting a lot for dinner because we go to Bible study tonight. And here I've got one of his favorite meatloaf. So I just love to do that for him. 44 years. We're coming up on 45 years here in October. Okay, so I'm going to let that go about 15 more minutes. So, but I did want you to know about the training coming up. So stay tuned. Keep following me. Comment, because that'll get me in your feed more. Just hit the like button or the love button or something. That's how you end up seeing me. But here's what I hear a lot. So when I get on the phone with women, I do about an hour call with people that are interested in going a little deeper, getting me as a coach and joining the 90 days. I'll say, what made you get on a call with me? There are hundreds of influencers on here about health and wellness. And here's what they usually say. Well, you weren't a 25-year-old skinny girl. And I'm like, no, I'm definitely not skinny, but I'm not obese either. And I've done it. I've lost the 30 pounds. I've trained over 2,000 women in how to lose it. And I don't make it easy because it's not easy, but it's not complicated. And so once you learn how to fuel your body, so that it performs like a well-oiled machine, then you can do it for the rest of your life. And it definitely doesn't mean that you have to starve yourself. You don't want to do that. That won't work. If you're starving yourself, your body's going to believe that, and it's going to hold on to all the fat. And that's why you have that fat around the middle. I was able to lose most of that. I got a little bit of it now, but you know, I know exactly how to lose it, and I know how to teach you how to lose it. So if that's something you're interested in, not only that, we talk a lot about hormones, because at our age, 55 to 80, hormones are one of the most important things you need to know about. Insulin is a hormone, you know, your sex hormones, of course, and then we talk about vitamin D, we talk about supplements, we talk about, you know, how to fuel your body so it performs like a well-oiled machine. So I had to go get some water because I was feeling parched. This is another important part. Before I started health coaching, I didn't have a water bottle. I would just drink occasionally, but I definitely did not get my water in. And I was chronically constipated. And now I've learned how to straighten that out. I mean, and I'll teach you how to do that too. If you're chronically constipated, that is a terrible place to be. And it really makes you feel bad. It causes, you know, causes a lot of problems. It causes a lot of lifestyle problems. And fortunately, I was able to find something that I can, it's a supplement that I can take every other day, and it helps me tremendously. I go like a normal person now, which is what we want to do, right? We want to go like a normal person. So let me hear from you. Put in the comments information. If you want more information, I can give you a link to sign up for a call, to book a call with me. Or I can send you there's 2 or 3 videos I can send. One's on cravings and why you have cravings and fat around the middle. So just so you can get to know me a little bit more if you're brand new here. I also have people that join my 90 days that say, I've been following you for 2 years and I finally decided to join. Okay. And I'm like, I get it. You know, there are things that I join after watching for a while, because I want to feel like I can know, like, and trust this person. So I hope you can tell that. I am a woman of faith, and so I do share my faith in the program. I don't beat you over the head with the Bible. That's not who I am. But because I am a woman of faith, it flows over from my life. And in the morning when we get on the support group and do video, I'll usually share what my devotional is. Like this morning, my devotional, let's see, I'm trying to think, what was it about this morning? Oh, goodness. Well, I do know that I was memorizing, I was talking about memorizing scripture, and how when you have that scripture on hand, just like, for instance, 2 Peter 1:3 says, you have everything you need for life and godliness. So if you're telling yourself that, you don't have what you need, that you're missing something, that something is missing, that she has it, but I don't have it, so then that's not true. Your truth is what you have today. Now that doesn't mean it's going to be what you have tomorrow, but it's what you have today. And according to 2 Peter 1:3, it says you have everything you need for a life of godliness. So I believe that today, there are definitely things I want. There are even some things I need, but nothing that I'm missing today. So there we go. I'm going to let it go a little bit more because I added that to it. So I'm going to add, let me hit the timer, and I'm going to go 10 more minutes. But I'm not going to talk to you 10 more minutes. I'm going to bring you back on when I take it out so you can look at it and see what it looks like, because it's definitely a pretty presentation, you know, for a table or whatever. I'm actually just going to leave it on the stove because we're going to eat and go to the Bible study. But think about it. In this meatloaf, I know I've switched gears here, but in this meatloaf, I'm about to shut down here, so unless you have a question. I can, if you post it, I can see it and I can answer a question. Let's see. Yeah, I see Edna, I see Elisha, I see Leslie. Hey, Leslie, Sherry Ann, Cindy. If somebody's on here from my group, if you'll just post a comment about what you've gotten out of the group and how much it's helped you. But yeah, most of my women do one 90 days and then they like to do the second 90 days and some the third 90 days and some do every 90 days just because they love the support. And so that's a positive. I see Sandy on here. I see Jane, Denise. Tell me where you're watching from. I mean, I have women literally that join my group from all over the country. So like right now, I have Iowa, I have California, I have 3 from North Carolina, I have South Carolina, I have Florida, I have Ohio, I have Canada, Texas, Louisiana. Well, I did have Louisiana. She just moved to Texas. Let's see. That's all I can think of right now. Of course, I have had Arizona. I have had Washington. Oh, I have Washington State right now. Yeah, so I have a lot of people literally from all over the country that are moving forward and becoming healthy. And here's what I told a lady the other day. She texted me and she said, I'm not doing well. I think she's 74. She's obese and she knows that. And she's like, I'm not doing well. I'm thinking about food so much. And I'm like, hold on. Here's what you do. Here's what you think about. You think about, I'm a healthy person. And what do healthy people do? Healthy people make healthy food like I just did. Healthy people you couldn't find cereal, bread, or oatmeal or any of that unhealthy stuff, ice cream, any of that in my house right now. Well, you might find some ice cream because I had my grandchildren. I did buy them some little cups. I didn't buy the whole thing, but I just said, okay, one little cup. But that's all. Just healthy food. And if we decide we want something not healthy, Fernandina Beach, awesome. How awesome is that? And from, let's see where else? Raleigh, good to you. Fleur de Lis, North Florida. I guess that's what that means. Is that right, Doreen? Am I getting that right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jane. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, let's see if anybody else has said where they're from. Fernandina Beach, that's a beautiful place. I just got back from St. Simon's Island with my children and grandchildren for a few days, and it was glorious for sure. Okay, so I'm going to hop off. I've rattled on and on, but I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to get on a call with you. It's a free call. I'm not, you're not obligated to me. That's really how you find out if it's right for you, and I find out if you're right for me, because I don't let everybody into my challenge. If you're not ready, if you're making excuses, if you've got all the reasons in the world why you can't do whatever, then it just may not be time. But here's what happens. Usually I get a call from people when they've been to the doctor, they found out they're diabetic, their A1C went up again, which they probably should have been referred years ago, but now they're in a mess. So yeah, hey, Kathy from Raleigh. Yeah, let's see who else is on here. Yeah. Okay, Danny's from Raleigh and Kathy's from Raleigh. Okay, good to see you all. Thank y'all for joining me. Got a wedding to go to. They want to lose 20 pounds. They've tried to lose this 15 pounds for 15 years and they can't. And I get that. Yeah. And that's why I want to help you. But more than that, I want you to have vitality. I talk about the 5 fatal F's after 50. Fatigue is one. Frailty is another. That's from eating crackers and oatmeal and cereal instead of good healthy meals, all right? A fall is one, which 35% of people that fall and break a hip are a fatality in the first year. So we don't want to have a fall, do we? No. And then what was the other one? I think I said fatigue, frailty, fall, fatality. The 4 or 5 fatal F's. Yeah. You're finished. Yeah, you're finished. Okay, well, y'all have a good day. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a good afternoon. And I'm going to pull this out of the oven here in a minute, and I'll take a picture and post it for you so you can see it. And I'll be putting this in my email. So if I don't have your email, I need you to give me your email. And I will put a link below. It's actually a cravings video, and if you click on that, it'll let you add yourself to my email. And then that way it automatically goes in, and I don't have to type it in because that's not my gift. It's typing in emails into my email server. So I'd love to hear from you. That email is going to go out in a couple of days because I'll upload this video from Facebook. You know, they kill your videos after 30 days. So I'll upload it to YouTube and you'll be able to see it. Probably not this video, but the one before it where I actually demoed, you know, where I lost battery. I actually demoed the recipe. But you basically need, let's make sure I don't get this wrong. So basically you need zucchini, you need a yellow pepper, a red pepper, you need hamburger, or if you want to put pork or lamb or whatever in it, you can. You need almond flour, about a half a cup of that. You need ketchup, about a cup. You need balsamic glaze. You need garlic. You need salt and pepper, of course. I put Italian seasoning in mine. Bobby Flay's recipe calls for thyme, but I just like Italian seasoning. And eggs, you need 3. I did 3 eggs in 3 pounds of hamburger meat. And you saw how much it made. Now let's see, what else did I put in there? I think that's all. I believe that's all. Oh, the Parmesan cheese, which is what I forgot. So we're going to see. Let me take a little quick peek and see what this is looking like. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I think that's done. Let me go ahead and take it out. I believe it's done. I believe it's done because of the way it's bubbling up. So hold on and let me get another. I need to get another. I can't find my other. I have another hot pad, but I can't find it. But I'll manage with this. So let me move this over here out of the way. All right, here we go. All right, it's beautiful. Yeah, you can tell. And that Parmesan cheese actually made it really brown up on the top. So you see, that is done. And if I was doubting if it was done, I could put a meat thermometer in it. But since we're about to eat it anyway, I'm going to. We're going to eat it here in just a minute. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle and make sure that it's done. Look at there. Yep, that's all brown. None of that meat is red, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so you see how delicious that is? And honestly, about half of that would be a serving. And the reason is because that's the meat and the vegetables. So I'm just going to put that on a plate. My husband, we're going to eat it. We don't have to be fancy. I mean, he's just thankful that he's got, he's just thankful that I'm cooking. Yeah, because he doesn't cook. I mean, he does sometimes, but when I'm out of town, but that's about it. So let's see. All right, I see your email, Doreen. If when I get off of here in the comments, I can put a link and you can click on that link. That way you'll get the cravings video and you'll also be able to add your email to my email list because that's what I want you to do so I don't have to go in and do it. But anyway, okay. Y'all have a great day and thanks for joining me. And I hope to get your email because I want to email you. I send out emails talking a lot about, you know, how much protein do you need? I even put in demos of workouts in there. I'll put in information about supplements. I'll put in how much creatine you need. I mean, I put a lot of nutritional things in there, but I also put things about when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So that's a lot of what I'm about. Okay, so thanks for listening, and y'all have a great day. Yes, it does look yummy. It does look yummy. Let me. I'm gonna put it up on a plate so just so you can see. Actually, I'm going to put it in this little bowl. These are the bowls my husband and I got from Italy on our magical trip that we went on a couple of years ago. So there we go. And if it wasn't so hot, I would taste it for you, but I know it's delicious. So let me make this recipe, get in that kitchen and cook. That you saw, that did not take very long. Y'all have a good day.